high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Yeah, boom to the hay, all you sports fans out there in the tubosphere, to you, the individuals, part of the collective. Welcome to the OMSR Gen 5.0 with your brief, but very concise host, Will, the alternative ESPN Sports Throw. Talking briefly, concisely, as you can see, slideshow of what's coming up. Tribute to Kobe, and 2 for 1, 3 for 1 with Magic as well. Seth Curry, yeah, all that. Kind of give him a hard time going out of college just because Davidson's always been a spoiler in tournaments past, but he's proven me wrong, so shut me up. So I take it all back. Best player to ever come out of mid-major. Sorry, Wally. Anywho, yeah, man going off. And my brother-in-law, my stepson's piano teacher asked me, what do you think's gonna happen? I'm like, well, in the spirit of Philadelphia, what went down, a la Villanova, Kobe's gonna go off. Now maybe he'll come on and support me about that. He asked me this yesterday. Brother-in-law was at the game. I was like, his last shot's gonna count for something. Just like Philadelphia. By the way, 78-year-old grandma, my son. Deadlifting 2 plates, yo. So when you hear and see or see me or Spielman bringing the intensity to the forefront, it's not manufactured. It's a lifelong love of weightlifting. Not walking on the treadmill for 20 minutes and a late circuit training as a workout. No, that's not going to cut it. You and I are both in our mid-40s now. Lifelong love. They're from and heretofore. So we've got 30 more years lifting to do. What's going to keep you young and in shape. All right, so I'll just say briefly, yeah, class act. Made Jordan's last game, which won. I'm trying to have his cake and eat it 2, 3 freaking times, it seems like. Going out with style. A little more humility than the Kobe when he was younger. Ain't it the truth? It happens to all of us like that. And of course, Utah Jazz being, yours truly being from the Northern Rockies. Memo to the Jazz, do away with the old logo. No wonder things have been stuck over the last couple of years. All right, thanks for watching. Those silly DUIs while you're out there, or any other drunken inspired. Hey, let's try this. Otherwise, this might happen to you as the perp. Dude's totally within his rights. In a self-defense kind of capacity. I will leave you one more time with Grandmama that left on 2 plates. Roll it.
Goodbye. This is what you need to see. The final day of the regular season of the NBA. Quite a memorable night. Steph Curry ready, so is Kobe.
It's the heart out there. Just like we always did growing up. This day will be here and it'll be gone. Right, this last game, let's go hard as hell. Every single time down. Alright? Let's go, man. Let's go. Wait, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Legs up.
Felt like a message to himself. Kobe before the game embracing all-time Laker great Magic Johnson. Gave a fantastic introduction, then looking at the crowd, standing ovation, and let's go to Northern California at the same time over on ESPN.
Yeah, 366 miles away, Kevin. I mean, tremendous West Coast bias for us yesterday is Steph Curry not only chasing 73 wins, but how about chasing 400 threes? He was 8 away, now he's 7 away from 400. And now he is 6 away. Curry heating up, and he connected from distance. I mean, that's a good shot. That's a high percentage shot for him. He was 2 of 5 from 30 feet or farther away. He's a couple steps inside the logo, and he would knock that down. Curry open beyond the arc. Hello from the outside. 20 seconds after that, Curry making room for himself and must have tried 1,000 times. Curry absolutely torching the Grizzlies defense. It's a good defensive team. Draymond Green, good teammate on Curry's hot start.
He came out not taking bad shots, not gunning. He found them within the floor of offense. And, you know, when you're talking something like that, usually you're going to come out and miss every three. And for him to come out the way he did was incredible. And it pretty much sums up the year he's had.
Come up the quarter, not yet. Curry open off a screen. Three-pointer number 6. Got it. 20 points in the first quarter alone. Meanwhile, back in Hollywood.
Let's go. Down the coast, beautiful drive. Kobe, 15 points in the first quarter. Cool moment here in the second. You know, talking to Shaq. Shaq challenged and said, go for 50. Oh, look what it. Shaq, no. Kobe had you.
Nobody can handle the ball like this. When he turns around and runs that defense, he can lock them up.
But he was fantastic on both ends of the floor, ready to go, doing it. He had 22 points in the first half, and he was just getting started here, Randy.
Yeah, let's go back to Oakland, second quarter. Curry already with 6 threes. How about number 7? Oh, he's wide open. He's so open. He's lonely. He's exploring the stadium space, nearing 400. Here's Curry. What would have happened at 399?
I promise you, if I get to 399 and I know it, I will chuck a couple for sure.
All right, you heard him. You heard the game plan. The teammates would oblige. Third quarter. Opening possession, second half.
Old-fashioned wedge. Curry does it. 400 three-pointers in a season. Just another milestone in this breathtaking season for Stephen Curry.
It was just funny that kind of the awareness of it on the team and especially the fans. And then when I made the first one come out in the third quarter, it was just a cool moment. Knowing what that one meant, and just want to keep it going.
All right, back to Kobe. Coming out in the second half, and he's taking it to the rack a few times. Just after midnight Eastern, nice finish in traffic. Yeah, averaging 28 minutes a game, 37 minutes, the most he's played all season. He went even further. Looking for 40, got it. One more look. Clearly, he's tired, trailing the play. When he gets the love from his teammates, he was exhausted. Well, there was plenty more in front of him in that fourth quarter. Byron Scott checking in on his star.
They got 7.5 more minutes in that body of yours? Absolutely.
All right, meanwhile, back at Oracle, the roar in full effect. Oh, to be in your mid-20s again. You don't have to worry about tired legs when you're Steph Curry. Way beyond the arc, gets it. This is 12:02 a.m. Eastern time. Hit 400 at the stroke of midnight. His mom is loving it. Closing seconds, third quarter. A third quarter that saw him net 21 points alone. His 10th three of the game.
Big moments. They were down by double digits, and then he started getting hot. He missed 4 seconds in the fourth quarter. He was going out like Sinatra. His way. Underneath, off glass, looking for his 50th point. Here's Tarico and Yubi.
Bryant going to the basket. Kobe Bryant! There it is! A 50-point game in his farewell.
That number 50 would play a role because he took 50 shots. Last player in the league to do that, Rick Barry, 1967. But who cares? The green light was on, and Kobe fighting through the Jazz defense, guarded by 9 Jazz players. He scored on 8 of them. Left side, that little hesitation. Mamba rolling and ready. The triple there. And his wife and his 2 daughters, they were loving it. But back to Oracle, more on Kobe in a moment, Randy.
History here, late fourth quarter, 12:54 a.m. Eastern time. Starters on the bench. Mike Green on the call.
It's official, number 73. The greatest regular season in NBA history now belongs to the 2016 Golden State Warriors.
73-9. Steve Kerr was a part of that 95-96 Bulls team that had 72. Now he's a part of this. He said he thought it was like DiMaggio's streak.
Let's go back to Staples Center, 12:55 a.m. Eastern.
Will Kobe give them one last gamer? Bryant on the move with the jumper. He got it! 58 points! And the Lakers lead!
Come on, man. You can't write a better script. The classic Kobe game. Down double digits. His final jumper gives his team the lead for good. 58 points. Vintage Kobe. And then the Jazz still playing really hard here. Off glass, no. Kobe gets the ball eventually fouled. Started his career. First point from the free throw line. 2 away from 60, and he does it at the free throw line. Getting the first, and then getting the second to 60. 22 of 50 from the floor. He outscored the Jazz. Kobe versus the Jazz in the fourth quarter. 23-21. Shaq Benito beat on that floor. Bryant, the oldest to score 60 by over 5 years. Next man up was Wilt Chamberlain at 32. Chamberlain, the only player in NBA history with more 60-point games. Kobe.
I just can't believe this happened. You know, like I can't even, this is crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. And I can, what? Well, I mean, the perfect ending would have been a championship. You know, that's perfect ending to me. You know, but you know, tonight was, you know, trying to go out, playing hard, and try to put on the show. Okay, I'm putting on my jersey. I'm saying, okay, this is the last time we're gonna put on a jersey. Dun, 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 right? You know what I mean? And then this is the last time I run out of tunnel. Dun, dun, dun. You know, and like when those moments happen, you catch yourself. You start getting really emotional. The coolest thing is that my kids actually saw me play like I used to play. You know what I mean? It was like, whoa, Dad. I said, yeah, I used to do this pretty often. They were like, really? It's like, dude, YouTube it. You know what I mean? My teammates were just continuing to encourage me and continuing to say, dude, shoot, 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 shoot. I was like, it's like reverse. You know, it's a weird year. You know what I mean? Like you go from being the villain to now being some type of a hero, and then go from everybody saying pass the ball to shoot the ball. It's like really strange. A very joyful day to be able to have this experience and have this moment. But y'all never play an NBA game again. I mean, a lot of people say, yeah, you never say never, never.
From what you need to see and hear to what you need to know, Kobe 60, the most by any player in NBA history in his final regular season game. The 60 is more than double the most points by any Hall of Famer in his final game. Also quadrupled Michael Jordan scoring in his final career game with the Wizards. MJ finished with 15 in that one. If you're wondering, his final game with the Bulls, MJ scored 45 points in that Game 6 victory over the Jazz in the NBA Finals. So combining MJ's final game with the Wizards, final game with the Bulls, you get 60. Kobe goes out with 60 in his final game with the Lakers.
I think it helps build, well, conversely, it builds, maybe there's overhand washing, so it builds up immunity. Boom, medical knowledge right here, Dr. Ken.
All right, last one right here. 78-year-old woman can deadlift 225 pounds. So what is the rest of society doing that this woman is doing right? What are we doing wrong? She's doing right.
That is, I don't even know what to say.
I like when you threw these videos at you.
I'm kind of speechless. Like she's looking at, I don't know, was that Nana or, I don't know, Ric Flair or something? I don't know, it looked weird to me.
That was a grandmother Ric Flair
I don't know, Nature Boy Ric Flair? No, it was Nana. Okay, yeah, I don't know. That's perfect technique, perfect form. I barely can lift a smart bell. I don't know what. How is she doing it?
To be face-to-face once again with Laker legend Magic Johnson. You wrote such a wonderful letter on your website to Kobe Bryant, and among your comments to him, you said, you changed the game like my dream team teammates, Larry Bird and Michael Jordan. You put him in that category. Why?
Because he's special, and the same work ethic they had, the same will to win, the same competitive nature that both of those guys had, Kobe had as well. And then the impact on not just the game of basketball, but the world. Larry Bird and Michael Jordan had such an impact, it not only here in America, but across the world. And Kobe Bryant had the same type of impact and won championships. And everybody during his era, he dominated that time period. And everybody growing up, those kids wanted to be like Kobe. And the same for Michael and Larry when they were playing. So special talents only come around, once in 20 years, 15 years. Kobe Bryant is a special talent. We'll never see another Kobe Bryant, and he deserves everything that's coming his way. And I'm just proud of him. And the fact that, you know, he wore the purple and gold, and I got to see him and all his milestones, all the 81 points and the 5 championships and even the heartache. I've been through all of those with him.
He came here as a teenager. He had pictures of you, posters on his wall. He comes to the Lakers in a draft day trade. He inherits your locker of all things. How much through the years did he listen to you?
Well, I think that, you know, we had conversations just about championships and about the team. You know, it was never about what he should do on the court, because he handled that. Our thing was really about, you know, the state of the game and how you look at winning and
what did you tell him?
Well, for me, it was just when I told him how we did it at Showtime, and, you know, how he also carried himself off the court, because the city really embraced him, and the city loves him. I tell you, when you think about Kobe Bryant and what he's meant to Los Angeles, it's off the charts. And it's almost like, you know, Kareem passing it to me, or Jerry West, and then me passing it to Kobe, and he took it and ran with it.
In a recent poll of executives and players around the league, people called you the greatest Laker of all time. Where does Kobe fit into that equation?
Well, we're tied.
You're tied.
They said I'm the greatest.
That's a good answer.
And Kobe's the greatest. I say Kobe's the greatest Laker.
You say he's the greatest.
Yeah, I think that, you know, we both achieved the same thing, just in different ways. You know, we led our team to 5 championships. Mm-hmm. He was a scorer, I was a passer, you know, and so I think that you can't say one is like more greater than, you know, and so we both had impacts on the world, on the game of basketball here and around the world the same way. We both had impacts on the Dream Team in terms of the Olympics. So Kobe and I will always be linked to each other like that.
You have been so successful in your post-playing days of making an impact, a billion-dollar business, impacting lives in so many ways.
Thank you.
When we look at a great player like Kobe with ambitions beyond basketball, what's your best piece of advice to go into that life and continue to make a difference?
First of all, you're talking about one of the smartest. I think Kobe Bryant with probably Kareem are the smartest 2 basketball players and athletes I've ever met. Kobe Bryant can speak a lot of languages, and this guy is a very intelligent man. So I think that he's going to do very well after basketball. And I think he'll be a great businessman. He will continue to impact. Now he gets to impact the world off the court instead of just on the court. And I think you're going to see that. I'm looking at him doing business, not just here, but globally. He can do so many different things. And also, those doors are open. When you play for the Purple and Gold and you play for Los Angeles, those doors just open up to you. And he's going to walk through them. And he's smart enough to make the right decisions. And so I don't worry about Kobe Bryant. He is going to be a great businessman. And then he sees myself and he sees Michael. You know, Michael owning the teams, me owning teams, doing what I'm doing. And he's saying, okay, that's what I'm going to do. You don't worry about Kobe. Number 8 or number 24, he's going to be just fine.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the years of support. Thank you guys for all the motivation. Thank you for all the inspiration. What can I say? Mamba